Mick Hucknall is an English pop singer and songwriter. Formerly the lead singer of the modestly successful punk rock band the Frantic Elevators, Hucknall achieved international fame in the 1980s as the lead singer and songwriter of the soul-influenced pop band Simply Red, with whom he enjoyed a 25-year career and eventually sold over 50 million albums. Hucknall is recognizable for his smooth, distinctive voice and wide vocal range, as well as his red curly hair. He has been described by critic Trevor J. Leeden as one of the truly great blue-eyed soul singers. Early life: Hucknall was born in Denton, Lancashire, as an only child. His mother left him when he was 3. The upheaval caused by this event inspired him to write Holding Back the Years, which would become one of Simply Red's biggest and best-known hits. He was brought up by his father, Reginald, a barber in Stockport. He attended Audenshaw School. It would not be until the mid-1990s that he would finally reconnect with his mother, Maureen, who was by then living in Dallas. As of a 2008 interview, he had only seen her on 2 occasions since she first abandoned the family. Music career: Hucknall was among the people present at the Lesser Free Trade Hall in Manchester in June 1976 where the Sex Pistols were playing. His interest in the music scene led to the launch of his career in the late 1970s, when he was part of the formation of the band Frantic Elevators. The Frantic Elevators released 4 singles, including a version of Holding Back the Years, which he later recorded with Simply Red. As lead singer and core member of Simply Red, he became the identifiable face of the band. His face and long curly red hair were featured prominently on album artwork and in videos. Hucknall is also one of the founders and financial backers of the successful reggae label Blood and Fire. He also manages the record label Simplier.com. In October 2007, on David Jensen's show on the Gold Network, he announced Simply Red would split in 2009. On May 19, 2008, Hucknall released his first solo album Tribute to Bobby, a tribute to the blues musician Bobby Blue Bland. In June 2009, Hucknall took part in Songbook as part of the Sky Art series, whereby music artists reflect on their favorite compositions and their background history and music. In October 2009, Mick appeared at a charity performance as vocalist for a reformed version of Faces, replacing Rod Stewart. In May 2010, it was announced that the new Faces lineup with Mick as frontman would be performing festival shows in 2010, followed by a world tour in 2011. In October 2012, he released American Soul, a collection of his favorite music re-recorded with his vocals. During a series of interviews promoting the American Soul album, Hucknall revealed that he has also been working on an album of original material, to be released after American Soul has reached the end of its life cycle. Politics: Hucknall is active in politics and is a prominent celebrity supporter of the UK Labour Party. In 1997, he declared his support for the Labour Party at that year's general election which it won by a landslide under the leadership of Tony Blair to return to government after 18 years in opposition. In 1998, Hucknall was named in a list of those who donated more than £5,000 to the party. In 2003, Hucknall backed Tony Blair's stance on Operation Iraqi Freedom, claiming he had more respect for Blair than ever, and pointed out that British critics of the war were lucky to be living in a country where they could express their opinions. However, he claimed in 2008 that his conscience prevented him from donating to the party again because of the war, although he would still vote for them. Hucknall has commented that derogatory references to his red hair are a form of bigotry. Hucknall was a guest on the panel for the BBC's political discussion series Question Time, broadcast on March 27, 2014, and declared his support for same-sex marriage. Personal life: Hucknall and his partner, Gabrielle Wesbury, had a daughter, Romy True Hucknall, in June 2007. Hucknall and Wesbury married on May 25, 2010, at the 16th century Fort Eyre Castle in Glen Isla, Perthshire, Scotland. He spends a considerable amount of time in Ireland, where he purchased the Glenmore estate near the village of Clogan, County Donegal, with bandmate Chris de Margerie. Hucknall and de Margerie are keen fishermen, and operate a fishing and hunting tourism business from the estate. He co-owns Ask Property Development, a company that constructs city squares and public buildings. He spends much time in Catania, Sicily, where he produces wines under the label Il Cantante. Hucknall is a Manchester United fan. He has dated a handful of celebrities throughout his career. In 2010, Hucknall admitted that in his most successful years, between 1985 and 1987, he would have sex with about 3 women a day and described himself as a sex addict. Solo discography. Albums, singles, other appearances. In 1986, he provided backup vocals for the musical film Little Shop of Horrors. See also, List of celebrities who own wineries and vineyards, references. External links, Simply Red official site, Mick Hucknall at the Internet Movie Database.